Hi, my name is Rudy. I made the website payitforward-kingdom.com. I've been working as a plumber in the GTA area since '89. I was thinking about how to do the drainage systems in the houses here in Toronto in an effort to make the water in the Great Lakes clean. 20% of the fresh water in the whole world is here in the Great Lakes. If we help make that water clean, they in turn will feed us, and all of us will have from the same water. So it's in everybody's best interest to try to make that water clean. What I thought is how we would make these pipes inside the house so that before, when we flush the toilet, I think that the trees around us, the nature, has to absorb that, and we have to make enough of that nature to easily absorb it so that we can help keep the water going into the lakes clean. I really would like to create a system where we use nature to clean the water, and I believe that nature can clean the water and we can feed the nature all at the same time. This is how I'm proposing in the houses. The drainage pipe would, like normal, go up and down in the house. But when it comes into the basement, before going through the floor, you put it out through the wall, feed it through a bunch of trees, and then have it come back down after the trees have cleaned it, and then let it go into the city. The sewage treatment plant will have no shit to take out of that bucket, even do it more. You could take the clean water before it goes into the city pipe and filter it in the house, and that stuff that you filter in the house, you can put it in places where the nature would want it. If you can get $2,000 back from the city for roots in a pipe, let's get that money. Let's also put this perforated piping inside houses and have it part of the nature that's around your home, so that you are working with the nature and with the trees around you. And in future movies with the biosphere, I can show you how to make the house and the trees that are around it structurally stronger together, so that if Mother Nature does get sick and big winds and whatever else that happen, that the homes are more fortified because of the trees holding it, and the trees are more fortified because the houses are more holding it. It'd take a lot more energy to knock it over. Yes, we all have to have the philosophy all for one, one for all, so that if it does get wiped out, it does going to wipe out a lot. But the chances of it wiping out somebody or something are a lot less likely if we all stand together. We need to build our homes and make the water travel in the way that we say it should travel. And we should constantly circulate this water so that it feeds the environment and it feeds ourselves all at the same time. The technology to make things good is here, and I don't think that it's that much harder to do. If a person is digging a hole here to shoot the torpedo from one side to another side, it doesn't take that long. And to feed the pipe in at the same time, if you have a chance of, you don't have any trees in the front yard or anything like that, you could dig the whole thing and put all the kind of system that you wanted. And it shouldn't be that expensive to do, and there should be enough money and profit in there so that if you had 100 homes, you could make $50,000 profit. So basically there's $500. So if the plumber decided, there's $250 profit to go in, and you paid a little bit more, like these brooder companies, they're charging way more money than I used to ever do. If you have machines to dig the holes, and if you did things in a better way, it wouldn't cost that much more for you to do the work, and at the same time benefit the Great Lakes. 20% of all the fresh water is in the Great Lakes, and I think we are responsible not only for ourselves but future generations to try to make those Great Lakes good. In the last 100 years, we've polluted these Great Lakes a lot, and I would like to see that change so that the water that's around us is good and clean, and that the water that goes into those Great Lakes feeds us, you and me alike. This is just a rough diagram as to how to put the pipes. I mean, stack pipe that goes alongside the house. So just before it goes into the basement, have it go out and come back around. And in the middle, if it's backing up, then this check valve lets the water go back down this way. Here you have a roof drain, and up top we try to grow more life. You know, this hollow attic that's up here that's not really doing anything, I think that this space here can be utilized to start to feed our bodies and maintain the water, so that if the water was circulated up there and then it came back down and you had a system of moving that water, I think then our houses are going to help to make the water clean, and we'll design inside of our houses things that'll help nature grow better around us and make, you know, what we eat better, instead of having all these chickens mass produced with all the hormones and who knows, you know, the cows and the milk. I like to try to see if I can do it myself better than relying on one or two companies and having them have all the profits. I would like for us to help ourselves as a community, so that, you know, if 100 people within one area were to want their water line or their sewer done, there's enough money in there to build a facility where we could clean the water and make that water free to everybody in that community. And with that water, we try to feed our brains and make more humanity. I believe that when you clean the water, you clean the host, because we are biologically water.